What up, boxing world? You already know who it is. Your boy T-Dub. What's blazing in sports? We are here live, guys. And listen, man. Dillian Whyte is coming off like he had enough. Maybe he's realizing that he's been used. All those times he was getting hyped up and probably pushed in a certain direction by Eddie Hearn. Let's go! Wilder, let's go! Maybe he's realized that he was just used as a stooge or somebody, a pawn that they put in front of Wilder for Joshua protection. Because now it looks like Dillian Whyte, who wanted that rematch so bad with Anthony Joshua, that even though he probably felt that it was going to happen April 13th, a lot of us felt that, Joshua really doesn't want to fight Wilder. He really doesn't want to fight Fury. The whole time he really wants to fight Dillian Whyte. But man, after listening to Dillian Whyte talk about the lowball offer from Anthony Joshua, I'm not quite so sure now. And now there's new talks that Klitschko is returning. And they didn't name the opponent yet, but here's what they said. It's a big, popular UK fighter. It's not Anthony Joshua, and it's not Tyson Fury. So it leads a lot of people believe that it's going to be Dillian Whyte. And they're also trying to keep that Wembley Stadium for April the 13th date. Guys, remember again, it's your boy T-Dub. What's blazing the sports, giving you my best in 15 minutes or less while I'm at break. But here we go right here, guys. I put a little article before I snuck out real quick. I'm in my car, and it's a very chilly day in St. Louis right now. Dillian Whyte claims he has been offered a fight with Anthony Joshua at Wembley Stadium on April the 13th. But he slammed the utter ridiculous deal on the table, claiming he made more in a fight with Derek Chisora last month. And when I listened to the interview, he didn't just say he made more or that it was just a little bit less than what he made against Chisora. He said it was a lot less. It was a lot. Anthony Joshua's out here trying to lowball everybody. Listen, man, this I'm the king, I'm the man shit has really went to Anthony Joshua's head. Anybody fight me, they gotta take the scraps I push towards them. If you want to fight the champ, take the scraps and come fight the champ, beat the champ, and then it's all yours. It's ridiculous, man. People are starting to get tired of that shit, So now it looks like they talking about Anthony Joshua might have to abandon that April 13th date and maybe possibly go over and fight Big Baby Miller in the States. And possibly, guys, Dillian Whyte may face Klitschko. And I'm not sure. I mean, obviously, I think it's a fight that it'll do pretty good numbers over there. But, Klitschko is around 42, 43 years old. He took 2 years off a loss against Fury. Came back and fought Anthony Joshua. Lost in 11th round with a hell of an uppercut that set up everything else. And now it's another 2 years, and now he's around, 42, maybe going into 43 years old. And he's not challenging for a world title coming back, but they're looking to fill that Wembley April 13th date. And the only person they can probably do it with is Dillian Whyte. That's the only one. But AJ out here bugging, man. AJ out here sliding people breadcrumbs and shit. Listen, man. Dillian Whyte versus Chisora wasn't even for a major title. And now, for a shot at all three of the major titles, at least 3 major titles, he gets offered a lot less than what he made against Chisora. Do you blame Eddie Hearn for just lowballing the shit out of Anthony Joshua, but Dillian Whyte? Or does Anthony Joshua have a lot to say with that as well? Because to me, in order for Whyte to get less, that must mean Anthony Joshua is getting more. If Anthony Joshua is not getting more, that means Eddie Hearn is getting more, which obviously is not fair to the fighter. Guys, T-Dub was blazing the sports. We are here. Matter of fact, we are here live, getting it in, guys. Oh, checking out the chat, guys. Charles, what it do? Westside's in the building. He said, what up, homie, man? What's good with you, man? Just at work, bro. I'm in St. Louis, and we're supposed to get hit with a snowstorm that's been the worst in the last 5 years. We will find out how that's go. He said, White ain't shit, overhype. Listen, man, I give White a lot of shit because White, see, listen, it kind of, what goes around comes around. He ducked Luis Ortiz. Matter of fact, he told Luis Ortiz what date to fight on. Luis Ortiz was going to abandon his date on Deontay Wilder court and said, I will fight you on that date. And then he goes and fights Chisora. And now Dillian Whyte is kind of mad because he wants to rematch against Joshua. And listen, and I kind of get Dillian Whyte, because Dillian Whyte is feeling that, listen, man, okay, we can fuck over everybody else. We can fuck over Luis Ortiz, Deontay Wilder. They're not with us. They're not on the same promotional team with us. They're over there in the States. We're a UK family. Matter of fact, we're both signed to Eddie Hearn. So he probably thought that, hey, we can mess up with these guys, play games with these guys, but Eddie's going to do me right and give me that rematch with Anthony Joshua. But it doesn't look like it. And now Dillian Whyte is saying that I believe they only offered me that offer just to say they offered me one. Now, guys, doesn't that make sense about Deontay Wilder the first time? Think about it. They only offered Deontay Wilder $12.5 million, flat rate, just to say they offered. Accept or not accept. And that's what they're doing. Accept or not accept. And now they send something to Dillian Whyte. Yeah, they offered me to fight, but it's something they know that he wouldn't accept. Especially since Eddie Hearn knows he made a lot more, and a lot, against Chisora. But listen, man. We are going to see what Anthony Joshua's star power really is. If he's not going to fight Tyson Fury or Deontay Wilder, because it looks like they're headed to a rematch, and he's not going to fight Dillian Whyte, which means he would definitely not be fighting in Wembley Stadium. And he goes over and he has to fight Big Baby Miller. This is when we're going to see how well his numbers really does. Will they put that fight against Big Baby Miller if it happens on pay-per-view? Or they say, nah, we know better than that shit. Showtime, let's do the zone. Let's see what's happening. All right, 404 Boxing says AJ is FOS. Is it FOS? Bro, AJ messing up, man. White is as well. Listen, man. White has been a pawn, and he played that part. Let's go! Wilder, let's go! Keep that same energy. Keep that same energy. Don't change up now. This ain't baseball. Don't change up now. Keep that same fastball down the middle. My boy Charles in the building says, I'm in the 110 driving, but in the house. Man, what's going on with you, Charles, man? Guys, some people don't know, man, but Charles may be like my first or second subscriber ever on this channel, man. And like I said, I appreciate all the subscribers just, for sticking around, being with me, and all the new subscribers, and everyone that hit likes. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Everything I do is unscripted, uncut, unedited. Give it to you raw, live. You know how we do it. Let's get back to the chat. Klitschko versus David Price. Yeah, that's an option. That's an option. That would be crazy if they tried that. I don't know listen, I don't know, man. If they're trying to sell out Wembley Stadium, it has to be two people that can sell it, man. And to me, Klitschko versus Dillian Whyte, and the winner probably going to get another shot at AJ. That might be what they have to go with. I don't know. Robert in the building. What's up, Robert Flowers? Talk to me, man. He said, what up, Charles? Yeah, that would be crazy. Dillian sucks. Listen, man. Dillian was having a tough time against Chisora. Dillian was having a tough time against Chisora. And it's like, the thing is, man, it's hard to feel sorry for Dillian Whyte. Because he wasn't just used as a pawn, he enjoyed that role. He embraced that role. You know what I'm saying? He was looking forward to Deontay Wilder traveling over to do commentary for the AJ fight. And thinking he's going to challenge AJ and him jumping in Deontay Wilder's face. He was looking forward to that. He was like, Eddie Hearn for real? I get to jump in his face and say, let's go. Forget about Anthony Joshua. Fight me. Let's go. He was really looking forward to, getting Deontay Wilder to fly over there to be on foreign soil to challenge him. But see, the thing is, Dillian is probably starting to realize that Eddie Hearn only cares about Eddie Hearn and the next biggest move he can make. And yeah, he's cool with you up until he got to make a decision that's not cool with you. Yeah, he made you good money versus Chisora, but now he want to make you less money. How do you go from making good money versus Chisora, a fight that honestly, I wanted Luis Ortiz over, and now he offer you a lot less. First you made money where you can shop at premium stores, and now he got you shopping at Aldi's, Rulers. You going to churches getting canned goods after this offer. You swiping the EBT card and it's declining after this offer. But if he fights Klitschko, that would be. It'd be a good. I'm not gonna lie. It'd be a good bounce back for him. Because you're not getting AJ, which means, listen, if you're not getting AJ, you gotta fight Luis Ortiz. And listen, I would love for Luis Ortiz to get his hands on Dillian Whyte and just chop his ass up, and just make what I'm thinking about, shredded paper of his ass, just rip him to pieces. Because Dillian talks a lot of shit, but he's very selective on who he fights. He called Luis Ortiz old, but he doesn't want to fight him. Think about that. Hold on, guys. He called Luis Ortiz old, right? Doesn't want to fight him. But he's willing to fight Klitschko, who we know is old. Who we know is 42, pushing 43, harder than a motherfucker. Let's go back to it. Let's get back to the chat. Let's see. USA. Lady D, how you doing? Good morning, Lady D. Thank you for coming to the chat. Always a pleasure for sure. Keep it real boxing says, well, White's saying the same thing as Wilder, AJ giving low ball offers. Keep it real boxing. Exactly. But think about this, Dillian. Think about this. When AJ was doing it to Deontay Wilder, nothing was being said. Nothing. And now the shoe is on the other foot. They only offering me this just to say they made an offer, and that's what they do. We offered him to fight. He declined it. They want to say you declined to fight like you're scared, but in reality, they offering you something that they know you won't accept, especially since you both have the same promoter. Damn, you getting fucked. How's it taste, motherfucker? How's it taste? Fuck yo couch, Dillian. Rob, what's up, Blaze? What's going on? Keep it real. Boxing says Whyte made a big mistake listening to Eddie. Listen, man. People didn't know at first, but he should have known. Whenever you get a promoter that's most likely telling you on the back end shit, hey, I want you to do this, I want you to do that, and I'm going to promise you I'm going to get you a big fight. Dillian Whyte was used as a smokescreen when they was trying to make the Wilder versus Joshua fight. He was used as a distraction. He was used as someone to take the tension off of Wilder versus Joshua and make it Wilder versus Dillian. You're ducking Dillian. You're ducking Dillian. And Dillian was all excited about that shit. He probably woke up at 4:30 in the morning, eating Frosted Flakes and shit. Oh, I can't wait to jump in Wilder's face. I can't wait. And now, he thought he was going to get a chance to right his wrong by getting that rematch with Joshua. Listen, let me get out the car, guys. You know how I do it. I give you 15 minutes or less. I give you my best, and I'm at 15, 18. But let me make my way back to the building. We still talking while we're walking. And I'm freezing, by the way. It's cold as shit here in St. Louis today. God damn, motherfucker, please warm me up. All right, let's get to it, man, as I shiver my way to this black building. Guys, Dillian Whyte embraced that role. He thought he was going to right or wrong and have a chance to rematch against Anthony Joshua. He just knew. He probably told his family, please, book flights now. April 13, I'm going to get my rematch and take the belts from Joshua. And then I may fight Deontay Wilder. He probably told his family, listen, I would never, under any circumstance, fight Luis Ortiz. Hell to the fuck no. You see that old dude fight? That motherfucker's crafty as shit. But guys, Anthony Joshua, I'm telling you, man, people got to start calling Anthony Joshua this shit. This guy this king shit has went to his head. Guys, listen, you guys better be lucky that Anthony Joshua is not a real king. If he was a real king, imagine how he would treat his people. You guys would be living on dirt. He'd be living on 85% of the shit and splitting 15% of the shit with the rest of the country. He is not fit to be king. As the words of Killmonger, is this your king? Is this your king?